So, we have reached the point now. Oh. Yeah, looks like I've got random people checking out the sunrise. And I guess it's very fitting that they get it from this vantage point. But, of course, given that this is Tuliolol, there are no shortage of incredible vantage points in order to bear witness to a beautiful sunrise. I'm sure that this gentleman over here appreciates it just as much as I do. Of course, with my happy hour cocktail in tow, I can certainly say that I can be able to enjoy that and also be able to enjoy the sunrise myself. And as far as relic quests are concerned for Dawntrail, we're now getting into the sunset phase because, of course, we've seen all the other Dawntrail relic quests that were available. We were able to get 4 of the 5, and now 1 remains. And tonight we're going to need to play on the healer role in order to do it. But believe you me when I say that as far as the relic quests are concerned, we've seen some crazy stuff. We've seen some stuff that's very funny, but also some stuff that's very tragic as well. But I can assure you this is going to be the best of both worlds as we pursue the final Dawntrail relic here tonight. So, with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthias Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail live here on Twitch. So, I need to say we go ahead because we do have a journey to get started on, and because I will be playing on healer role tonight, we do need a healer job to play on, and so we're gonna old school this and we're gonna play on White Mage. And yeah, I know that a lot of people are probably wondering, it's the day after Halloween, it's too soon for a Starlight Celebration / Christmas theme, but hey, I've already seen the stores putting out their Christmas decorations. I've already seen Walmart starting to put out Christmas ads. So, I was even seeing some stores selling stuff that is Christmas themed before Halloween had even arrived. So, not so far-fetched. So, now that I'm suitably attired, what do you say we head on off and begin our final journey and get ourselves the last Dawntrail relic back and find out who needs our help. On this night, it's a man named Nipine? Yeah, that's quite a hard name to say. Nipine? Oh. These names, I'm telling you, they'll be the death of me, and yet they'll just be coming and coming as the expansion continues on and on. So, let's go ahead and speak with Nipine, or whatever his name is, to take on the level 90 Healer's Dawntrail Relic quest entitled In the Sting of Things. Nipine's gaze is transfixed upon the crowds until he spies you. What business do you have with me? Well, you said you needed some help, sir. Ah, my apologies. You were Brookhaven's guest, were you not? I am Nipine, and I have journeyed far from the northern valleys of Dawntrail to reach this grand city. Since a lot of people come from the great white north of this continent, tell me, traveler, what is your name? Well, this is what you can call me. Matthias. Rest assured, I shall remember it. A shame that we must meet under these unfortunate circumstances. My village's prized possession was among the treasures stolen by the Passage of the Unbound. It is known as the Heart Sting, and the soul of a dread scorpion, one of the Turalvedral, is sealed within. Doesn't that sound foreboding? The creature once hunted its prey using an array of toxins produced within its body and was a menace to all. Those granted the Heart Sting's gift may wield this fearsome power as they see fit. But we believe the thieves have already taken it across the ocean to Eorzea, and it will doubtless wreak havoc in the wrong hands. Thus, I seek a healer to remedy any harm wrought by the Heart Sting's toxins in that faraway land. I won't mince words. You are precisely the sort of man I seek, and we must act quickly to avoid the worst. Will you lend us your aid? Aiding those in need is what I do best, but don't expect any miracles. Yeah, you can count on us. You have my gratitude. To the matter at hand then. While I was making inquiries here in Tuliolol regarding the thieves' whereabouts, some Aeosian merchants told me a rather intriguing tale. Specifically, those returning from Limsalaminsa bring fell tidings. Tales of able-bodied men and women suddenly losing their vision. Wow. Mass blindness? An all too familiar account, as the heart sting allows mastery over all manner of poisons, including those that inflict temporary blindness. A great deal of training is required to properly utilize the Scorpion's gifts, but the blinding toxin is one of the simplest to wield. It seems to me that the brigands are the masterminds of these strange incidents, harnessing the treasure's power for their own nefarious ends. Loshkana, the village elder's daughter, makes for Limsalaminsa in pursuit of the heart sting. I intend to set sail with her, but my foot was badly injured by a strange mechanical doll during the thieves' ambush. Loshkana insisted I remain here to recover, and she would not take no for an answer. And yeah, it could take you an eternity to get back once you do heal. I must ask that you cross the sea in my stead, and provide Loshkana your aid. Considering that our enemy wields deadly poisons, the danger is too great for her to face alone. I agree. Based on when she departed, I presume she's arrived at her destination by now. She boarded a merchantman captained by a woman named Bobrida, who is primarily based in Limsalaminsa. She may be able to help you locate Loshkana. Well, at least you knew who the captain was. That's always helpful. Alright, sir. Thank you very much for your assistance. Let's make our way over to Limsalaminsa. Got the last of my batch of iced tea with me. Of course, I gotta make another one before I head off to bed tonight. Alright, let's go. So here's our captain. Out at the far reaches of the Limsalaminsa piers. I'm Bobrida, and if you're planning to sell your healing services to me, my crew, don't. Me ship ain't setting sail for a short while. Well, that's not why I'm here, young lady. Looking for the rally woman named Loshkana. She made the crossing with us, trying to retrieve some sort of treasure, as I recall. I told her Hokozelli was the best place for the latest chatter, so you may find her wandering thereabouts. Keep an eye out for a healing lost in a red tunic carrying a spear on her back. She can't have gone far. A fellow dragoon, huh? I can get down with that. Of course, this is me. I can always get down with that. So yeah, how far into Hawker's Alley? Well, we gotta go to the main Aetheryte, and then we actually go south from there. So, let's make our way over to Hawker's Alley. And once we do, we're heading southward. And so, yeah, I'm sure that all these decorations for All Saints' Wake are also very unusual to her. Loshkana. Yeah, in fact, I wonder if she even ponders the pumpkins as we speak. Oh, hello there, stranger. Can I help you? Yes, you can. Pine sent you to help, did he? Seeing as I've hit something of a dead end, your timing couldn't be better. I suppose proper introductions are in order then. I am Loshkana of Dawntrail. And you are? The Warrior of Light at your service. A pleasure to meet you, Mathia. With that, we're strangers no longer. I'm not sure how much Pine's already told you, but I assume that you'll want to hear more about the day of the thefts. Indeed. That's very important.
My father and Nipine had just set a trap using one of the Heartsting's toxins, and were on their way to return the treasure to its resting place. But an evil presence stirred in the wilds that night. Mechanical dolls with great glowing eyes leapt from the shadows and gravely wounded them both. My father survived the encounter thankfully, but he was unable to give chase and convalesces down my home village. The culprit's faces eluded him in the darkness, but he heard two voices, a man's and a woman's. He recognized neither, so was certainly aren't from our village. Whoever those two were, they must have been one of the ones controlling the dolls before making off with the Heartsting.
Which brings us to now.
Brook Evil said that they're part of the Passage of the Unbound, but I'm afraid that's all I know of the culprits. Still, that may change if I can ascertain the cause of the recent blinding incidents that have occurred here. Unfortunately, I haven't had much luck asking around. The thought of trusting even one person here is, well, overwhelming.
Well, stranger in a strange land I can understand. Others haven't been so timid though, as we've seen.
When you're from a remote village like mine, the few I've attempted to speak with were too busy to even listen in the first place. You, on the other hand, look ready to take on the world, or at least this city. I'm sorry to ask this of you so soon after we've met, but could you help me gather the latest hearsay at the markets?
I imagine my reputation will precede me.
Many thanks. I'll search the quieter districts for clues in the meantime, and hopefully not get myself lost along the way.
You can count on me. In the meantime, enjoy All Saints' Wake while you still can. Alright, into Hawker's Alley we go. I wonder, can I speak across the pier to Zernberg here? I can! Wow, that's impressive reach. There is some chaos in the markets. I'm told the Yellowjackets have been thoroughly investigating the matter in cooperation with the Adventurers Guild. If you're in a hurry, there's a Yellowjacket making the rounds by way of the Fisherman's Guild. Should be a good one to ask. Well, thank you for that information there, sir. It looks like we'll have to cover both sides of the market. And one of them is staying at literally the opposite end. Yeah, let's go ahead and speak with Bang Sing next. Rolling incidents. Oh, I know them. Start with some bad fruit out stolen Orca's Alley. A few bought sin, and solid folk are writhing on the Grand Lock Beach sea serpents, claiming they can't see a bloody thing. I don't blame them for raising us with the shopkeep neither. All the sods couldn't move an in bit till the treatment came in they could see properly. The shopkeep was rightly furious about the whole ordeal and took it up with his long-time supplier. Escalated into a real spectacle it did. Turns out, the same problem was occurring at all the stores, and with fruit from different suppliers, so it don't make sense to pin the blame on individual sellers if the whole supply chain's tainted. Even now nobody knows what's causing it. Grim business, I'll tell you. Yeah, plus also a lot of wasted produce. I'm sure vegans will be very disappointed. Yeah, people are with the Heartsting are poisoning the produce around here. That's not good. Finally, we have Rose, one of the buyers here.
Well, yes, I know about the blinding incidents. I experienced it firsthand. I was rather peckish, so I purchased some fruit from a local stall and took a few bites on my way home, but before I knew it, my vision went dark. I stood there shaking and crying, terrifying of what would happen if the darkness never faded. I thought I was alone, until I heard a woman nearby howling with laughter.
Oh, that sounds very villainous.
Fortunately, I didn't suffer for long. A passing adventurer cured my sight with a sooner, and I went about for the rest of my day as though nothing happened, but I haven't been able to look at the fruit the same way since.
Oh boy. Your investigation of Hawker's Alley has proven successful, but you sense there's more to be found. Seek out the Yellowjacket on patrol, who may have further details on the blinding incidents. Yeah, they did say Fisherman's Harbor, aka the Fisherman's Guild. So that's where we'll go next then. Whoa. That is quite an imposing glamour. I am quite impressed. And yeah, I was about to say, are these three together? Hard to say. But when you come to Limits Lamenta, you'll meet all sorts of random characters. Let's hit up the Fisherman's Guild. So down at the far end, we meet up with a sunny yellow jacket. And by that, yeah, a female Mikote to no real surprise.
12 be good. You're Mathia Griffin, aren't you? The Mathia Griffin? It's an honor to meet the realm's vaunted hero up close.
Well, let's save that for later.
If there's aught I can assist with, I hear all sorts on my rounds, so if it's information you're after, you've come to the right person.
Well then, can you explain this about what happened?
Oh yes, the serial blindings. They're causing a terrible ruckus around here. You know, a woman in red came this way a few moments ago to ask about the very same. I take you two are acquainted?
Just recently.
Ah, I thought so. As I told her, another incident was reported yesterday morning. The victim brought fruit from a local vendor, took a few bites, then temporarily lost all vision, same as the rest. The vendor in question was last seen to the south of the Octant, so I'm headed there next to follow their trail. You're welcome to join me for to help your investigation.
The Octant, huh? That is the area that's typically used for special events on the south end of the upper decks. So, if I'm right, we should see... Oh, hold on. What does it say I need to be on lower decks? Oh, that's why. Okay, I thought the Octant was the... Or am I thinking the aft castle? No, it turns out the Octant is the main plaza, the main Aethery Plaza in Limsa. Just thought it was called the Aethery Plaza like it is in in Gridania and Ul'dah. Apparently not. Now, where are you? Here we are. And yeah, we found Loshkana and this poor Lalafell whose ass is up in the air.
He's paralyzed. We've got to do something. But I've no talent for healing magics and I don't have any spine drops on me either. Perhaps the sooner might do the trick?
Absolutely. Sir, let me give you a hand here. Now, where's my Asuna? It's right here. On your feet. Hello.
I'm healed! I'm healed! Oh, thank the 12. And you lot, of course. Excellent work, Mathia. On behalf of the Yellow Jackets, I owe you my thanks as well.
Always able to help, whenever possible.
Now, I hate to ruin the mood, but I'll need to report this to my superiors. Can you tell us what transpired here before we found you, sir? It was awful. Just awful, I tell you.
Yeah, let's have a flashback of this young man strolling around.
I was walking home after another arduous day at work, minding my own business, when a Lalafell merchant suddenly called out to me.
Yeah.
You, my good man, look exhausted, he said. Why not soothe your weary spirit and fill your empty belly with one of the realm's sweetest apples? You've earned it, nay, you deserve it.
And so yeah, there's the Snow White apple.
'Twas a tempting sales pitch, but I wasn't keen to gamble on potentially cursed fruit. Sensing my apprehension, he proudly declared his merchandise safe to eat.
Which you later found out otherwise.
He sounded sincere enough. He even took a bite of the apple himself. No tainted fruit here, he boasted. Just normal, honest-to-goods produce.
So yeah, then you take one out of the basket.
He sold me the apple at a reasonable discount, and all seemed well.
You mean you took a bite out of the apple that he bit into first? I can't get the words out. Yeah, you did! What the hell? Yeah, he bites it, no problem. You bite it, suddenly you're messed up.
That is, until I took my first bite, and numbness spread through my body like wildfire. I collapsed to the ground, struggling to speak a single word. The vendor and his fruit had suddenly betrayed me, yet I knew not know how. As I fell, a woman's shrill laughter echoed from a few yawns away, and the vendor soon followed. I never saw the woman for myself, what with the whole not being able to move business, but between her laughing fits, she made mention of a heart sting or some such.
That's what we're looking for.
Oh, you poor dear. And this woman you mentioned, you're positive she spoke the word heart sting? As surely as the wind blows. For my seat, neither she nor her vendor friend tried to steal my belongings, but they've certainly stolen my dignity. I hope those conniving charlatans get what's coming to them.
So do I.
This is dangerous, Lieutenant. First blindness, now paralysis?
What do we do?
Well, first things first, I should escort this man home. If you've a mind to pursue the perpetrators further, then I've care out there, alright?
Alright. Thank you very much, young lady. And yeah, stay out of danger, good sir. So it's here where we'll speak with Loshkana to complete this quest.
There's no doubt about it then. Our thieves are at large right here in Nimsliminsa.
Yeah, in other words, we've been to pretty much every other expansion area in the game that is within the realm of the source, except for this place, except for the OG A Realm Reborn Eorzea until now.
The blinding toxin is simple enough to master, but it's unsettling how quickly that they've learned to inflict paralysis as well.
What else could they possibly do to this fruit?
I just don't see what purpose this all serves. Were you able to learn anything of their motives?
Well, here's what I discovered.
So they take pleasure in their victims' pain, but nothing more. At least, nothing more that we know of. Whatever their true aim may be, we must discover it quickly before more victims suffer at their hands. A hunter must adapt to their environment if they wish to snare their prey, but I have so much to learn about this place. Still, I've tracked them this far, which is a good start. For the time being, I'd like to petition those officers in yellow for any new information they acquire on the Hearthstings' whereabouts. If no, then when we come across any promising leads, I hope we can count on your support again.
You got that right, so we'll take our 994,000 experience points that I can't use because I'm at level 100 and 2,000 gil. And then we'll go ahead and speak with Loshkana again to take on the level 92 healer relic quest entitled Causing Problems on Purpose. Loshkana seeks a word of advice.
Say, Mathia, can you spare a moment?
I certainly can. What do you need to ask me?
I tried to start on a positive note then. The good news is that there are no further incidents involving poisoned fruits.
Well, that's a start.
I should be happy about that, but it's not exactly conducive to tracking down our thieves. Despite my best attempts, my investigation's at a standstill.
So what do we do? Yeah, I imagine it might come right to us. Yeah, courtesy of the Yellow Jacket who we spoke to before.
I bring news from the Coral Tower. A Lollifellan man matching the description of that fruit vendor was seen leaving the city with a human woman. It seems they were making for Aleport. We've increased patrols of late, so if I had to guess, the culprits are finding it harder to operate within the city. Seems we forced them to withdraw for the time being. Aleport, you say? That's on this island, isn't it?
Indeed it is.
Yes, that's right. It's possible to go on foot, but the ferry by the Fisherman's Guild can take you straight there. While we Yellowjackets must continue to keep an eye on things here, it's reassuring to know that an adventurer of Matthias' caliber is on the case. If you plan to pursue the suspects, Aleport's your best bet.
Thank you very much, young lady.
That said, I should get back to work. It was an honor to meet you and your friend Mathia. Safe travels to you both and give those crooks a good thrashing for me.
You got it. And thank you very much for the salute. And so,
the city's protectors place so much trust in your abilities. I'm lucky to have you on my side.
Well, I'm glad I can help.
When I first set sail for Eorzea, I feared I'd never see the Hearthsting again, but we're one step closer to bringing it home. In any event, we best find our way to the port town before that pair of troublemakers defiles another food supply. I'll go on ahead and take the ferry. Meet me in Aleport once you're ready.
Certainly. Alright, so yeah, we can just warp directly to Aleport from here, so let's do it. So let's go ahead and reunite with Toshkana. Yeah, quick little flight, and let's go ahead and talk to her.
Ah, there you are, Mathia. You're a welcome sight among such unfamiliar scenery. The ferry skipper was eager to teach me all about this area on the ride here, so I believe I have a general idea of what's what. Wouldn't want to lose my bearings on a hunt this important.
No, not. Definitely not.
I asked him about our merchants, but he said he hadn't seen a pair like that. The skipper did mention another merchant though, one who's well versed in the comings and goings of his fellow traders. If anyone sighted our unlikely duo, it's him.
Let's hope you're right.
Let's hope it's enough to put us on the culprit's trail again. The merchant we seek should be peddling his wares by the gates to Skull Valley, so let's start there.
Skull Valley, huh? Yeah, that's a bit of a ways out from here. Yeah, it's not that far from where the Sahagin domain is located. But we have to start outside first. Hey, can I help you? Yeah, actually you can, sir. A lot of fellas are here and traveling together. Oh, I'll spot them. Though I've never seen them before, they certainly made an impression. They sold some potions and elixirs to a pair of fresh-faced adventurers on the cheap from what I could tell. And they got what they paid for.
If those merchants really are our culprits, then those potions are most likely tainted with toxins.
Toxins, you say? That don't bode well. The adventurers who bought them, a marauder named Wilson and a conjurer named Zerig, already left for their next job, so that they were escorting one of the local farmers over to Swiftpouch. They're good lads, the two of them. Been making life easier for the small folk here ever since they arrived, and I'll hate to see something happen to them. Someone needs to warn them about those potions right quick.
Leave that to us.
Swiftpouch is southeast of here, yes?
Swiftpouch is southeast of here, yes? Let's find them before the poison takes hold.
Yes, indeed. So, let's now make our way over to where Swiftperch is. One of the two Aetherites where it is entirely possible to skip completely if you don't start the game in Limsa. So now that we've arrived on scene, where's Loshkana? It looks like she's actually about halfway between Aleport and Swiftperch. So yeah, I could have just as easily made the journey from Aleport. Yeah, let's see where they are. Well, it seems that things are not going well. Yeah, just look like this. Well, I guess it's time for me to reacquaint myself with healing. Yeah, I'm sure I'll figure it all out again. Just give me a moment to figure it out. Well, it helps when one of your abilities turns into a super powerful spell. Mr. Wissom. Yeah, looks like you've been hurt though, and your friend Zerig is no better. Whew, thanks to goals you found us when you did. Oh, you're welcome. Those potions tell us also swindle us. One drop of elixir was all it took to send Zerig into the most furious fit of hiccups I've ever seen. Poor bastard couldn't cast a single spell.
Who are you calling a poor bastard? If the hot stings toxins don't work here, we should be able to cleanse them with the sooner, just like last time.
Let's hope you're right. I'm sorry, did you say... Oh, sorry. We'll have plenty of time to shut off the Zerig stops hiccuping a storm. I hate to ask more of you, but if you could have cast the sooner on my partner, it'd be much appreciated. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, and Loshkana will continue to stay in guard. So yeah, on your feet.
I can speak again. You have my thanks.
Bloody hells. First we waste our hard on coin on poison potions, and now there are killer mammoths on the loose. What's the world coming to? I have no idea. but it's not good. And yeah, someone's back there.
Who goes there? Show yourself! Oh me, oh my. Our sharp-wielding, spear-wielding friend is sharp of eye.
Yeah, it's not just one culprit this time, it's two. Along with a pair of mammoths. You're the fruits from Airport!
Why, yes. And watching your scrawny compatriots suffer was the highlight of our day. I admit, the poison was meant to silence him, but hiccups? 'Twas comedy at its finest! Perhaps the elixir reacted with the venom. Regardless, we've had our fill of fun from the results, so I shan't complain. Venom? Then you must be the thieving cows from the Passage of the Unbound!
Yeah, it's not just one. We've got a dynamic duo here.
Oh, my sweet fairy apple. You know us. I suppose that means we're famous. I can't believe it. Oh, who am I kidding? Yes, I can. Indeed, I am the Passage of the Unbound's alchemist extraordinaire, the illustrious Celerette, and I am so very, very pleased to make your acquaintance.
And do it with a smile on her face.
Kokonoa at your service, Celerrette's helping hand and master of mammoths.
Geez, aren't these two creepy?
Your garb is ever so familiar to me, my dear. Ah, don't tell me, you hail from that little village in Tyrol, don't you? My goodness, you've come a long way! How was the voyage? Enjoying the sights? Enough! You've got a lot to explain to do, starting with the reason you took the hot sting. Is this part of your organization's grand scheme? Well, well, the apple bites back. 'Tis true that my unbound compatriots often harbor lofty ambitions, yes. But I have no interest in overthrowing nations. I merely crave the miles of chaos they've promised me.
Yeah, everyone seems to be in this for reasons other than world conquest. In other words, they're Zeralja and Guardian Empire. Don't worry, your ambitions are not under threat.
I aim to bring more laughter into this stray world. One mischief and a few handy poisons at a time. Kokonoa and I are having oodles of fun expanding our repertoire of toxic treats.
Yeah, in other words, we should have left this lady back at Halloween.
Yet there's no greater kill to our thrills than a hero who can whisk our hard work away. Unless, of course, I master a toxin even he can't cure. Ooh, I do love a challenge. Now, I hate to leave you, my dears, but our work here is done.
And apparently this woman is in cahoots with Miss Nashu Makaraka because she's got a Nashu's Delight on her.
But our work here is done, and we've a busy schedule ahead of us. Moments to mend, venomous misties to master. Ta-ta for now. No! Wait, damn you!
And there goes Nashu's Delight. Right in our faces. Oh, that stench! Smells like a corpse just shot itself! Well, at least it doesn't explode like Nashu's Delight. Yeah, that just makes things worse for ourselves.
This soda is too much to bear. Take me home to the Trollswood, Wilson. The air is clearer there.
Yeah. Oh no, don't you dare give out on me, Zedek. We've still got a job to do! Yeah, namely the person behind you and their chocobo. Also, hey there, Baba. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. We mustn't keep our client waiting any longer, but we're in your debt. Thank you for everything, Miss, Yeah, a lot of formal introductions.
Loshkana, and this here is Mathia. Take care of each other out there.
Yeah. So yeah, you might as well stay away from the potions for a while. Potions, tonics, tinctures, that sort of thing. And so,
Much as I'd like to track down the Unbound, I know better than to tread further into their territory without a plan. For now, I think it best we return to Limsa.
I agree. Alright, so as evening settles in, let's make our way back to Limsa. Alright, let's go back to where she is. It's so crazy that by the time this video goes up, the All Saints Wake event will be long gone and we'll be flirting with the new year of 2025. Alright, Loshkana.
Thank you for the support back there, Mathia. Asuna truly does work wonders. And that Elorette, I can't stop thinking about what she said. My blood boils knowing that this is all some sick game to her. How dare she toy with the heartsting for her own amusement? Honestly, even the youngest children in my village have more sense. Still, we did make progress. Now that the villains have revealed themselves, it'll be easier to give chase when they choose to make their next move. In any case, I'll keep you apprised of the latest news as soon as I hear it. We'll be back in the hunt before long.
Yes, indeed. So, we'll take our 1,021,000 experience points and 1,000 gil.